there's any other DVDs to try. I'll come back in a second. I kind of want to do this first. Just looking around, I guess. Seems pretty standard. Very standard. What's that
Interesting. There? Well, there's a TV right there with a DVD player. I don't think anyone will mind if I have a quick look at this.
What'd I get? It's got 3 X's on it. That doesn't sound good. Usually things with 3 X's on it are of an adult nature, for what I understand from movies. Alright. How do I put CDI on? There we go. What's this? Is this somebody, like, stealing? This is like somebody stealing. Yeah, this is like somebody stealing.
Well, that was odd. Looked like someone pickpocketing, but why make a video of it?
Yeah, very true. I mean, this whole thing is about people having power, feeling like they have power. Is there another CD, or is it going to be the same one? So I'll just hit exit if it's the same one. I think it's the same one. And I don't want to watch that again. I already heard this dude's speech. Yeah, it's the same one. Okay. Alright, I think that's all that's in here, because it seems to be just the TV and the cabinets. I didn't see anything else, so we're going to head back out. He's not there.
Let yourself go.
Oh. Oh. There's their mask.
Feel your soul lifting. Then wait for the moment to break free. Then break free. Excellent, Hannah.
Well,
Could you come back later, please?
what's going on here?
Please, leave.
So wait,
Lines,
you
a few
told him
more
earlier
questions
he
I have
could
to ask
watch.
you yet, and time
Now he's
is
not allowed to
ticking by.
watch. I thought he said he could watch.
Okay.
Okay, apparently he can't watch.
What on earth was that about? Looked like they were burning woolen dolls. A woolen doll burning ceremony. What a very odd course this is.
It's very odd. I agree. Oh, usually there's not a video when I leave. What is that? There's a lock, right? No, it's not that lock. What did I just pick up? Remote control lock. 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 A remote control for some sort of lock was found outside the center. So I guess I'll find something somewhere that uses that. I'll just start asking people about the things I found. Start with Emma.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
Have you seen this before?
No? Don't think so.
Okay, just going down the list.
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning, I think it was something that they did on the course. Simon mentioned it.
Oh, they didn't do that when you were there?
No.
Okay. So I think the further this goes, she doesn't know as much about it. No, I think
that's it
about
for the time
James
being,
might
thank
know
you.
something about this stuff.
Have you seen this before?
No. No, sorry.
Okay, I think he's telling the truth. I don't think he actually knows what that is. What about this?
What do you know about doll burning?
Not on the course. It's a ritual thing. It's getting rid of things that you don't need. Throw it into the fire.
And that's a good thing.
Well, yeah, it helps you getting rid of things you don't need, so you can move on and take control again.
So what are the masks for?
They're just to help you get into the right frame of mind. Just get you into the zone, you know, help with the trance.
A trance?
Yeah. It's like self-hypnosis. We do it on the course sometimes. It's just to help you get into the right frame of mind, you know.
So you hypnotise yourself? How do you do that?
Just stare into a mirror and chant something, you know,
mirror?
just say the same thing over and over again. Or you could just close your eyes and put yourself into a trance. Some people can do that.
I was gonna say we found the.
And that's safe?
Well, yeah. Hypnosis doesn't work the way that most people think it does. You can't just be hypnotized if you don't want to be hypnotized. But you can learn to hypnotize yourself.
What did you say it was called? Auto-hypnosis?
Self-hypnosis, auto-hypnosis, same thing, really.
I think Simon was a bit too quick to play down the role of auto-hypnosis on the course. I'll have to ask around about this.
Yeah, let's go back to Emma. She's right.
Thank you.
right
Probably be
next
back
door.
later.
Emma, tell me about this. Do you know anything about this?
Do you know what auto-hypnosis is?
It's some type of self-hypnosis, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you ever tried it?
No, I haven't. But I think Kate was into it. She learned it from when she went to Atlas.
Okay.
And what did she tell you about it?
Not a lot, really. I think it helped her. I think she used it as a sort of self-meditation.
You know, James said he did self-meditation. I think I'm going to end up going to James' house.
That's all for the moment.
I
Thank
think
you.
I'm taking a trip back. But before I do that, I want to stop at Rebecca. I feel like there's some stuff that needs to be talked about.
A few more questions, please.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry. Ask Ryan.
Okay. How about this?
What do you know about doll burning at Atlas?
Only that it's part of the course. I'm not entirely sure what they're for, but I made dozens for him.
So she
You
makes
made them.
Oh, Ryan can't make anything. He's practically dyspraxic.
Might
Do
be
you
something
know
there.
anything about hypnosis used on the Atlas course?
Are you sure you mean hypnosis or the power of persuasion?
Yes.
What's the difference?
Just
Not a lot. But if you want someone to do something, it's usually easier to ask nicely.
Atlas used persuasion techniques.
Well, don't all businesses use it, Inspector? Ever heard of advertising?
Yeah, it's kind of fair. That's fair.
Be
alright.
back later on, if that's okay.
I'm just continuing to get info. I feel like that's what you do in this game. Is to beat it, you just have to get all the info you possibly can. Alright, so I'm just going to take the shortcut. I'm going to go to the farm. I'll go back to Paul last. Kind of want to say Paul for last. I'm curious if James is going to open up more for me.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Okay, so how about this?
Seen this before?
No, what is it?
Do you recognize it?
No. Should I?
Okay, so he doesn't know what that is. He might know something about this.
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning? What sort of doll burning?
It doesn't mean anything to you.
No. Should it?
No, that's okay.
See, I was thinking more of it was like their cult thing. Maybe it was like a dark ritual, but he doesn't seem to think so. How about hypnosis?
Ever heard of auto-hypnosis, James? Self-hypnosis.
Yeah.
And what do you know about it?
It's another name for scrying. Some people call it auto-hypnosis, I call it scrying.
Right. So you're saying scrying is just self-hypnosis?
Scrying? You can scry on anything. I don't use a mirror. I can scry watching the clouds. Maybe the water on a lake in the moonlight.
And when you're watching the water, what happens? Do you go into a trance?
You lose yourself in your unconscious. You go deeper and deeper. You swim around. Try not to go too deep. Because if you go too deep, you start drowning. And you get dragged down to the bottom. As long as you stay swimming, you come to the surface again. Then you wake up and see the world as it really is. It's like a journey to a place people talk about, but no one's ever seen.
That dude got creepy for a second.
You're thinking about Kate, aren't you?
What makes you say that?
She bought a mirror. Sold her one last year.
Was she into using mirrors like that?
No idea. But she bought one.
Right.
So I was just thinking about this. Can't remember the last time I saw her, but he remembers last year. No. Let's go
Okay,
back
that's
to
it for now. Thank you.
Let's go back to Paul. Because that was an interesting moment with James. So there might be more to do with James later. I'm starting to wonder if James is still stuck in a type of hypnosis. Which would be interesting.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Seen this before?
The writing looks familiar, but no.
Okay. So that's not necessarily anything contradictory.
What can you tell me about doll burning at Atlas?
Yes, what can you
Not
tell
very
me?
much. It's one of Ryan's ideas. My son is under the illusion that he's a genius.
So that's Ryan's idea, apparently. Okay.
Can you tell me more about the auto-hypnosis techniques used on the course?
We don't use hypnosis on the course.
Not at all.
Not anymore.
So, how was it used?
Hypnosis is probably the wrong word, Inspector. It's nothing to do with the trances or things like that. It was meant to force... to help students.
Did you force them?
You can't force anybody into being hypnotized. You have to want to be hypnotized. It's not something out of your control. You can't be hurt or damaged in any way by hypnosis.
So you've never put pressure on students to enter into hypnosis?
It would be impossible to do so.
No, he just tried to use the word force. Yeah, he did use the word forced. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
At least I got answers from him. Oh, would this open his car? What does that say on it? Lock. I wonder if this opens the car. It opens the garage. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if he heard that. I just... Oh, hey.
So, those are Ryan's guitars, kept in a garage. Not really the best place to keep them.
Wait, why does that matter? I guess I'll just ask his dad. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit that. Oh, I guess I could, like, look back at scenes if I needed to. Sorry, I was just looking at that real quick. Okay. Yeah, I could ask his dad about it. I was really hoping it was gonna open the car and like I find something in the car, but I guess apparently a thing of guitars is
A
something.
few more questions, if you don't mind. Does Ryan play the guitar?
Ryan? Ryan couldn't get a tune out of a radio. He's tone deaf.
Okay, so he's never tried to go professional.
So what about all those
He did
guitars?
try. It was never going to happen.
Interesting. So why are all those guitars there?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
The other person that would probably have something to say on it is maybe Rebecca. Oh, that one guy was in a band. Liam was in a band. Oh snap! What if I ask her about that? Oh, I gotta talk to her first.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Yeah, tell me about these guitars.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
He tries. He does keep wasting money on them, though. I think he believes if he buys the right one, he'll suddenly turn into Jimi Hendrix. It's sad, really. I just let him play in his room. As long as he plays in there, I don't mind.
Curious though.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
What if those? Hold on. Oh, I'm super curious. What if those guitars belong to the old bandmates? Because they said he was in a band. What if Ryan wanted to be in the band and Liam wouldn't let him in? So let me ask you about these guitars.
A few
Did
more
you ever hear
questions,
him
please.
do any
Thank
sick
you.
riffs? Let's see. Oh, he wouldn't know.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Never mind, I guess you would not know. Show map. So he's not gonna know. The dad says he doesn't. Rebecca says he tries. What about you guys? Do you know anything about it? What do you know, Simon?
Ask you a couple more things, please.
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
Not a whole lot. I know he brought a guitar to one of the groups once, at the end of one of the stages. That's the only time I've seen him with a guitar.
Once brought a guitar to Atlas.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
What about you, Emma? Gonna drop any lore bombs on me?
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
I know he plays because he tried to buy one off me.
Do you play?
I used to. I used to be in a band, but I was a singer as well, so I got away with it.
Singer as well.
Yeah, I used to sing in a band every night. But sometimes it was in a pub, but usually at Rebecca's.
What was that
Liam's?
called?
It was called Blackstone. And this guy from a record company once came to see us, and he said the band was rubbish, but that I was good. So after that, I don't think they liked me much, and then we broke up after college.
Can't hide talent.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Starting to kind of see maybe why else Liam maybe died. I want to go into the woods again. I haven't been in here in a while, and I just want to see what's happening. Okay, nothing's happening. Let's go ahead in the woods. Oh. That looked like Kyle. That looked like straight up Kyle.
The DVD. That's all they took. It must have been deliberate. Someone clearly wanted that back. Nice and helpful of them to leave a piece of evidence behind, though.
Oh. He left me a Monarch bag. So I lost the... so I can't ask Ryan about it now. But he left me a Monarch bag. Please click another video. Please click on another video. And if you get a moment, please subscribe to my channel. Come on, mateys, we're going on.